Welcome in here to episode number 152, an early episode of
morning.
Burns and Berman. Burns is here. He is just not on camera yet, but he will be shortly.
I will be. I'm doing a secret adventure like Michael.
Yeah. Burns and I were just talking about my video of me breaking the table, which...
Josh is an idiot.
So, what I was saying was, if you watch the video, even when the table breaks, it breaks the wrong way. Like down the middle, it's supposed to break. I think I just got the wrong kind of table.
Dude,
because
it's all the same table. They're all plastic tables.
Well, I don't understand what the hell happened. But regardless.
You your foot. You're supposed to dive into it with your shoulder. That's how you
I will tell you that my intention was shoulder first the whole time, every time. I actually didn't realize that was not what I was doing until I was editing the video.
Okay.
Because the whole reason why I redid it is because the first time I did it feet first. So I wanted to do it correctly. In my head, I did do it correctly. And then I went and watched the video back and saw that, like, about half of the jumps were it wasn't feet first, but my foot, like, hit first.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen.
Like, I did it sideways, and in my head, I was landing my shoulder first. But I guess a couple times, I probably just fear. Like, I just instinct, my foot just, like, I just moved it, and it broke the fall, which is why it looked like that. Because my entire thought process was this time I'm not going to do feet first. And then
you still went feet first.
Half the time I did.
Yes, you did.
The table did eventually break. We'll say that.
It did, but you also like threw it, dude.
Yeah.
Also, I just don't think that you needed to be higher up because also
I was the exact same height I was last time when it broke.
But also when I see people do it with ease, right?
Yeah.
When they just go straight through it, it's either number one, they're very high up, they're like 10 feet up in the air.
Right.
Or number two, they're pretty large guys.
Right.
That's the difference.
Right. But again, when I did it earlier in the year, exact same height. Second try, broke, no problem. And that time, I intentionally went feet first, and my feet were the only things hitting.
Dude, this is fucked. I'm balding at a young age. This is fucked.
So, I don't know. Anyway.
Guys, it's been a minute. When was our last show? It was
last week.
Last Monday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were going to do Wednesday, and then Josh canceled. Like always, guys. It's always Josh, never me.
Yeah.
It's never me. But,
oh, yeah, no, it was last Friday.
No, I was gone last Friday.
Me and Michael did a show on Friday.
Oh, that's right. Damn.
We just did a kickoff show.
But yeah, Vegas, great time with my friends. I had an awesome time. I just, this sucks because this might be our last episode with TikTok, which sucks. But I got new shoes, guys.
We'll see what happens.
Check them out. Josh,
very scary story that I've been following.
It matches with the balding. They match with the balding.
Nice.
Dad shoes are back, baby.
But last week, we have a lot to talk about, but I feel like we should start with the picks. That way we can just get them out of the way. Because there's only 4 of them to make.
Sure.
Last week, Michael, and the fans all went 4-2. I went 3-3. Overall in the season, I mean, the standings are not going to change, but for those wondering, the fans are 195-83. I'm 180-97. Michael is 172-106. Burns is 162-116. There was actually, hold on. I'm looking at it right now. I did it wrong. You and Michael went 4-2. Yes, I went 3-3. So did the fans.
Oh, okay.
Because for some reason, and I cannot believe this is the most shocked I've ever been. from any fan vote we have ever done. The fans, 52% picked the Denver Broncos with well over 1,000 votes, which is more than we normally get. We had more votes than we normally get. And for whatever reason, the fans picked Denver.
Why? What the fuck?
I could not believe it.
That's crazy. Somebody definitely botted it or said, like, yo, let's all go on there and vote the Broncos.
No, you know what it is? It is because more so on Instagram than TikTok, our followers are a lot of Ravens fans. I would say about half of our followers on Instagram are Ravens fans. And if Denver were to win, we would have gotten the home game against Houston, and it would have been like that. Right. So I think there was a lot. That is the only possible explanation of how that could have happened, where there were enough people, there were enough non-Ravens fans who were like, who picked it, whether they believed it or not. Yeah. And then combined with just the amount of Ravens fans who were trying to make it happen. I think it was just the Ravens fan influence. Yeah. Had to have been. Considering the Ravens are pretty much always the fans' lock of the week, no matter who we're playing. So, not everyone.
If I did the same thing as you, it would be the same thing for me with the Bears instead. So, it would be the same thing. But, yeah, we could get into our picks. That's fine.
Yeah, let's get into them. I obviously have banners and kickers for this week. Only 4 games to talk about. Let's start things off with the Texans and actually another interesting thing. All 4 of these games this week have happened in the playoffs before. So we've now had 10 playoff games this year. Only one of them, Chargers Texans, was a first time ever playoff matchup. Wow. Kind of interesting. At least in my head it is. Texans and Chiefs.
Oh boy, the first one of the day, the Texans. If the Texans make the Super Bowl, then they have to put the Super Bowl on Saturday at 3:30. That's the rule. They have to move the game from Sunday to Saturday at 3:30 because that's just their prime time spot, I guess. That's just when they do it.
They have never.
Question. This is a great question from Francis.
I had not thought about it.
I think I'm a member of the Next Network family at this point.
I'm not against it.
Okay. Michael will be, but
I would have to weight the points because the way that it is my votes are 25%, Michael's are 25%, and the fans are 50.
Okay.
So I'd have to figure out how to reweight it to where all of us are even, and then the fans are a little bit more, and it's not, but it wouldn't be 50.
Oh my God. So
however else it
ways. Give me 0.01% more of a vote than Michael. That would be
I weight that?
I don't know. But
I don't. You want to do the math for that,
or have it be you get like when you first present it to him, say I'm gonna have 20% of the vote, Connor will have 20%, and Michael has 10%.
Yeah,
that's how you present it to him. Be dead serious about it. That kid a fucking freak.
Like the way that we do it is we have the 4 nominees, and we both rank them 4 points, 3 points, 2 points, 1. The fan vote is 8, 6, 4, 2. And just whoever the most points wins. And then for 2 of the awards currently that ended in a dead even tie for first, the Twitch chat breaks the tie live. Gotcha. But if I figure out how to weight it, which I'll figure out, yeah, sure. Plus, it just would probably get rid of these ties.
Cool.
The only thing is you need to remember they're all regular season awards, so anything that happened last week would need to be out of your head.
Is there any special Next Network awards or no?
Yes. There are about half of them are special awards.
Nice. That's awesome. Is there a Next Network Member of the Year award?
Oh no, they're all NFL based.
Oh damn it. Not one good one. Can I create an award? One award?
Yeah, we could do it a next. We should do a Nexties non-NFL related. Just Next Network awards.
Just random bullshit, basically?
Yes. Moment of the year. Stream of the year.
Creator of the year.
Clip of the year.
Creator of the year.
All that stuff. Anyway, let's get back to this game.
Okay. That sounds like solid June, July content right there.
Yes.
But getting back to this game, the Texans fucking shocked me last week. I had the Chargers, and the Chargers went out there and they looked dead as a dog. Dead as a dog. They got fucking killed. It wasn't even close. It was close in like the first half, and then the Texans just took off, man. And the Chiefs, I don't know how I could bet against them in any way. I have them in my Super Bowl future for the Eagles to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. And so far, even though I took 2 losses in the first round, both of my Super Bowl teams are still alive, and both of my NFC Championship teams are still alive. I mean, NFC Championship and AFC Championship teams are still alive. So I'm happy about that. And here, I gotta run. I gotta run with my future. I'm taking the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs to win this game, 30-18.
30-18.
Yeah.
Something else that me and Michael noticed: all normal scores from you last week.
Yeah, pretty normal scores.
Yeah. The Houston Texans are 0-5 in franchise history in the divisional round. They have never, they're the only team, they're the youngest team, to be fair, but they are the only team that has never made a conference championship game.
Mm-hmm.
They do not have the longest drought because there are 3 teams that have not made the conference championship since before the Texans even existed. One of which is playing in the next game, by the way. Actually, that team is the longest active streak. So it would be interesting. Here's the whole thing. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm picking Kansas City.
Yeah.
Let's actually, though, outline it. What is the way that Houston wins? How do they do it? Like, what is it that needs to go their way?
CJ Stroud has to play the best ball game of his life.
I mean, because their defense has been incredible all season.
Yeah, no.
Last
the defense
week,
is
they
an
had
issue. It's all 100% on CJ Stroud and CJ Stroud only. He has to play the best game of his life.
Well, what if the Chiefs offense just doesn't play well? Because think about it. That defense last week got more interceptions off Justin Herbert than Justin Herbert threw in 17 games of the regular season.
Yeah, no, it's
3
crazy.
interceptions all year, 4 last week.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is. But the Chiefs offense always finds a way to win games, even if it turns out being a close game. This all falls on CJ Stroud and specifically the Texans offensive line.
Yeah, that's big too.
Not let him get killed, man.
Don't let Chris Jones, George Karlaftis, don't let them take this game over.
No, and they can, and they will. They will take this game over. We all know that that's going to happen.
Yeah.
It happens every fucking time Kansas City plays, man. There is no way in hell that they lose this game. There's no way.
Patrick Mahomes has never not made it to a conference championship game.
Yeah, there's no way in hell that. Well,
if the Chiefs win, Mahomes is tied with Joe Montana for the second most playoff wins by a quarterback in NFL history.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
They're not losing this game. They are not losing this game.
Give me Kansas City. I don't know when the hell we do a kickoff show, considering we're probably leaving. We're leaving at some point tomorrow. So honestly, I'm just gonna give my picks on here.
What hotel are you staying at, and what's your hotel room number?
Ask Michael.
Okay.
Give me the Chiefs.
What would you do if I showed up at your doorstep?
Laugh really hard.
That's it? You wouldn't be hype or anything to see?
Oh, yeah, I'll be hype, yeah.
Okay. Dude, you gotta go do a wing review.
27-21.
Okay.
All right.
Pick me up wings from one of the famous places there and ship them to my house?
Sure.
Actually?
No.
Why? Can you try them and make a video at least, like a wing review? You have to when you're in
That's a Michael. Michael will be all over that.
Okay. You better go with him, though. I want to see you in the video.
Next up.
He doesn't care, guys. I'm really hoping, though, I'll be fine my bet losing for if the Ravens made the Super Bowl, would you at least go to New Orleans?
I would try to. I don't know if I like if it's a possibility, absolutely.
Even if you weren't going to the game, would you go to New Orleans that week?
Again, if it's a possibility, 100%.
Okay. Because then you can hang out with me and Jack.
Next up.
Which would be hype as fuck. Then we can have the whole crew meet in person, and then
you would be rooting for the Ravens 100% if we made it.
Depends who they're playing.
Fuck. Next
I
up.
mean, I'd be rooting for the sake of you and Michael, obviously. But if they're playing Philly, it's like,
I guess.
yeah, okay.
Next up, the Commanders and the Lions. The Commanders coming off their first playoff wins in 2005. The Commanders, they are the team. It's been 33 years since they have made the conference championship game. Ironically enough, it was when they beat the Lions, right down there, 41-10. Jesus. The 1991 Washington Redskins are the most underrated football team in NFL history.
They were fucking crazy.
The 91 Redskins are a top 5 to 7 team of all time.
But they were crazy. The Commies and the Lions, man. Oh, number one, I forgot to talk about how last week, how we got to see the beautiful downfalls of both the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. It was fucking awesome to see. Packers, Jordan Love fucking sucks. They don't have a quarterback. He's terrible. He's the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. Made me really happy watching him play and having like the lowest QBR in wild card round games since 2000, I believe I saw.
I won't lie to you. The Packers look terrible.
Terrible. Horrible. And
really bad. I was shocked with how bad they looked.
Yeah, and seeing 2 weeks in a row now, Packers fans yelling to fire LaFleur.
I have not seen any of that. Is that real?
Yes, it is real. Every
Then
single time they
that's
lose the game,
hilarious.
it happens, dude. Every single time they lose a game, it's literally like burn down Lambeau Field. It's crazy. It's crazy. But and then we saw the Minnesota Vikings on Monday night. Beautiful to see. It was
honestly, cool. Now Sam Darnold had a bad day, a really bad day. But for me, that game was a lot more about, damn, LA. Like that, I was so impressed by the Rams.
Dude, after everything that's happened in LA, there was no way in fuck that they were going there and losing that game. There's no
I
way.
was so impressed by the Rams that, like, because I still, granted, they went one and done. Were they as good as their record? No. But I don't think, now people's definition of frauds, I think, are different. But I don't categorize the Vikings as frauds because I don't think
they're not.
I think they just got beat.
But it's the most disappointing end to a fantastic season.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
It's so disappointing.
But I don't think that they were not a team deserving of having a really damn good record. Maybe not 14-3, but they were good.
Yeah, no, they were. They were a great ball club, man. And it was just really disappointing to see. I mean, obviously, I was happy to see it, but they got a lot of questions this offseason, which we can get into.
They are the single most interesting team in the NFL this offseason.
Yeah, they got a lot of questions over there.
The single most interesting team in the NFL this offseason, the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, I really don't know what they're going to do. And the
rumors, you know what's really crazy? The Vikings lost 4 games this year. Twice to the Lions, twice to the Rams.
Yep.
They beat everybody else.
Yep. Sounds about right. Looking ahead to this game, talking about the Lions. The Lions are the unstoppable force.
Look at this
right now, looking at the NFL, they are the unstoppable force. That's the best way to put it, man. They're fucking ridiculous. They have everything going for them in every single way. They're at home throughout the entirety of the playoffs until if they make the Super Bowl. And they got a gritty fucking Washington Commanders team going in there. Very, very, very gritty Washington Commanders team. I'm taking the Lions to win, but I think it's a close game.
Interesting.
I think it's going to be Jaden Daniels plays the best game of his career, but it's not enough to do it. And it's going to be like a 3-point game, 40-37.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not say this about the last game, but it applies to the last game as well. And does to this one. There is nothing scarier than a team that has nothing to lose.
Yep.
The Texans and the Commanders have that in common. They can get destroyed tomorrow. And this is an incredibly successful season for both of those two teams.
Yep.
In particular, Washington.
Yeah, no, the Texans, there's a couple.
The Texans, maybe not as much.
Yeah.
But the Commanders, no matter what happens tomorrow, this was such a successful season.
Yeah, it was.
That's scary for Detroit. Because that was them last year. That was them last year.
Yeah.
Where, I mean, you had a hell of a year.
Mhm.
So that's one thing I will say is, yeah, maybe not. I might take back Houston. I'm going to take back what I said about Houston. But with Washington, 100%. So it's going to be interesting to see. Because they're not going to leave anything. I mean, they're going to give it absolutely everything they got. And they're going to just empty the playbook. Why not?
They will. They're going to let everything fly out there, man. Everything fly. And if you could tell how this game is going to go by the first quarter. It's all you need to watch in this game.
Actually, I don't agree with that. Because you know what I think is going to happen?
What?
I think the Commanders are going to get out to an early lead and then lose.
No, I agree. I think that they're going to get out to an early lead as well, but it's like, okay, they're going to keep it close. Or it's going to be, okay, they might actually win this fucking thing. But
I'm going to make, I'm
the
going
only
to
way
go
I think close. I only think that this is a close game. I don't think the Lions blow them out.
Commanders go up 10-0 and lose this game 38-24.
No. 38-30.
I feel like this is one of those games. The Lions fall down 10-0, and then the Commanders just stop. Like, that's it. That's the end of the game for them. The Lions just roll from that point forward.
I could see it. Damn, we're like the SEC, bro. We're talking about hypothetical matchups right now. That got a little Josh chuckle. It got the.
That's solid. That's solid.
Yeah.
34-17 Lions. That's my score.
Okay. To Sunday. Waiting all day for Sunday afternoon football.
Yeah, let's say we're on Sunday afternoon first.
Yeah, no, but it's both Sunday afternoon football, basically. And Sunday evening football.
There
Sunday
you go.
evening.
The Rams and the Eagles.
Man,
this is an interesting one.
Prayers out to the city of LA.
Yeah.
A lot of shit going down there. Bad stuff. Bad stuff.
Awful.
Last week they got their win. This week they get fucking smacked around like nobody's business.
In the snow, potentially.
In the fucking snow. Give me Saquon to rush for 200. And
last time these two teams played, Saquon had an all-time great performance.
Yeah. Give me Saquon to rush for 200. Philly wins this game. Legitimate score, 45-0. And fun score, 69-0. Because that's what we do.
You want me to put in 69-0, Burns?
Yes. And then have in parentheses 45-0.
I'm just put 69.
No, but I just want to have it there when it's correct. You know, just
then I'll put 45.
No. I want both.
How about 4,569?
Bang.
Perfect. All right.
How you say the Lions game is going to be close and not this? Because everybody expects the exact opposite. Did you know that 96% of the money and 96% of bets are on the Detroit Lions? Wow. Spread, not money line. Spread.
What's the spread?
9.5-point favorites.
And they're on the Lions to cover?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm like, fuck it. Give me the commies.
The Eagles were very impressive last week.
So
were the Rams, though. Both of these teams, very impressive.
The Eagles weren't anything flashy at all. They weren't flashy.
The Eagles' defense was very, very impressive.
Mm-hmm. And it was smash football, man. That's all it was. I can't
That was
fuck Saquon Barkley.
That reminded me of like a Ravens-Steelers game.
Seriously? Fuck Saquon Barkley, though. How do you not go and score that touchdown on the last play? How do you not do it?
Because you take the knee and the game's over.
But, dude, he had all green grass.
I know.
All green grass. And I had the Eagles spread. And then I had the Eagles to win and Saquon Barkley anytime touchdown. Sitting there, and I'm like, holy fucking shit.
Damn.
I was so pissed. I was so done.
That's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Now,
No, there's no integrity in that. Run up the score. It's the playoffs, man.
it's not even about running up the score or not running out the score. It's just you end the game because you take the knee.
Yeah, but that's boring, not fun.
Yeah. All right. I'm kind of with you. I think Philly's going to smoke them.
Yeah, I know. I think it's not going to. I think it's going to be just demolished.
6-0 at home all time in the divisional round, the Eagles are. They moved to 7-0. Give me Philly.
You know what? With the Rams too,
34-7.
I'm actually going to their former home tonight. St. Louis.
Oh, the Rams, yeah.
Should I go and see their old stadium? It's still there.
It's still there, the Georgia Dome?
The XFL team plays there now.
Oh, no, Georgia Dome was Atlanta. The Edward
Why
Jones.
pause? Hold on. Rewind.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why would the Georgia Dome be in Atlanta, Josh? I mean, in fucking God, we're all.
Yeah, see, there you go. Now we're even.
I'm driving past a high school that LeBron James made a documentary about.
The LeBron James what?
Made a documentary about East St. Louis. East St. Louis, Illinois, they literally breed D1 talent for football. It's crazy, dude. But yeah, I'm going to their old home.
Legitimately, Burns.
Legitimately, Joshua.
This week has consisted of stressing out over potentially losing our biggest audience and waiting for the biggest game of the season. This has legitimately been the longest week.
Oh, boy.
This has been such a long week.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
I have absolutely no idea who I think is going to win this game.
Josh, I'm not going to lie. I've been in the same boat with you all week.
You can make a very real case for both of these teams to win.
Oh, 100%, bro.
The ESPN win projection was 50.4, 49.6. That's insane. These two teams' point differential this season, the Ravens, this entire year, let me find it. Their point differential is plus 157. The Bills, this entire season, their point differential, plus 157.
Yeah. And Josh, I know that obviously MVP is a regular season award.
The votes are already in.
They should make an exception one time to take out the votes and let them watch this game.
I agree.
Man.
Because the votes are already in.
I've been tailing Baltimore all year.
You have picked the Ravens more than any team in the NFL.
I appreciate you a lot. I appreciate Michael a lot. And I like the Ravens. I do. They're in the AFC. They don't give me any problems. So, if the Ravens are on and the Bears aren't on, I'll root for the Ravens, The playoffs come around, last week. Nothing too weird happened last week. Nothing too weird. It was pretty chalk round. Thought maybe something odd was going to happen. Nothing did. And then we come to this week and we see this game. And I have to go with the Buffalo Bills. I'm sorry, Josh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I knew you were going to. I knew we were going.
I apologize. I have to go with Buffalo. Which is honestly a good thing that I'm probably going with them, honestly, for you. I have to go with Buffalo. The energy right now in that city is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm so excited to be at this game.
Dude, you have to go there and turn into before the game starts. Go there as a football fan. Don't go there as a Ravens fan. If you understand what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. I mean, we're going to be getting content like crazy.
You're going to be getting crazy amounts of content.
Bills
and you should also be walking around with the red Solo Cup in your hand since, what time's this game at? 5 o'clock?
Your time, yeah.
So
or 5 or 6:30, so 5:30.
Dude, they're going to be out tailgating at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
There's probably people already out there in RVs. There's probably people already out there in RVs.
Yeah.
So you better.
This game also, by the way, is going to be possibly, depending on the temperature, forget sitting outside, maybe the coldest I have ever experienced in my entire life of any kind, let alone for sitting outside. The real feel for this game is in the range of 3 to 6 degrees.
Nice. It's going to be 9 degrees in Illinois high next week.
I have never in my life, I don't think. I mean, it's been like that in Baltimore. I don't think I've ever been outside, though, for a real feel of that cold in my life.
You do have to learn this. You do have to learn this. You do. Liquid blanket is a real thing.
What's that? Just drink and you're fine?
You feel so warm. It's a real thing. Like, I went to the Bears-Bills game in Chicago, right? Yes. It was negative 26 outside. Wow. Obviously, I had like tons of layers on. I had a hat on, everything. You just got to keep going. And dude, like I would buy a can, not a draft beer, right? Not like one in a cup. I'll buy a can, Josh. I'd open it. It would freeze in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
It would be a slushie. So we started buying the draft beers, just going. And you feel warmer every time you sip. It's so weird, but it works. It's a real thing.
Good to know. You know I'm not going to do it. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves.
I'm throwing a nice tailgate with you guys for the Bears-Ravens game, though.
All right.
You have to throw your first ever tailgate.
You mean our own tailgate, you mean?
Yes, we will throw a tailgate.
Maybe.
I'll show you the real ways of the
Not
world.
a bad idea.
It will be lit. And then people could come up to us for interviews. Like, you could post about it saying we're in this lot having a good time.
Yeah.
Me and Michael could like just start going, and Jack Connell will be there. He'll be like the celebrity guest of the day. It would be lit. Would you guys come to Baltimore to come to the Burns and Berman tailgate?
That would be crazy.
It would be fun as hell. It would be. You have a big car?
Not like a massive one. Like one that
like an SUV?
Subaru. So, not really.
Fucking Subaru driver. You're such a Subaru driver.
We've had this conversation before.
I know we have, but every time you remind me of it, it makes total sense.
All right, let's get back to this game, though, real quick.
Okay.
There's no way in hell I'm not picking the Ravens.
Oh, yeah, no, you have to.
If
you didn't, you'd be a bitch.
Yeah, like, there's no way I'm not picking us. But in terms of who I think is going to win, I really don't know. I don't have a pick. In terms of, like, an objective who I think is going to come out on top, I do not have a pick. I really don't. It could go either way.
Oh, shit, that's right. You lost your V card.
What?
Joshua Block, he lost his V card.
Okay. This game, it's rare that a game with this much hype lives up to it. Very rare.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a world where... Actually, I do. Because can we agree on one thing? If this is a blowout, who wins? Do we agree?
If it's a blowout?
Who's going to win? Let's
Buffalo.
see if we agree.
Buffalo.
Don't agree. We've already seen this matchup.
I don't think that this is going to be a blowout.
I don't either. I would be absolutely stunned. But the Ravens and Bills have already played this year, and it was 35-10.
Yeah.
So if it's a blowout, I think it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck stopping Derrick Henry.
True.
I would be very surprised if both teams are not clicking. I don't know if it'll be Bills Chiefs from a few years ago level, but I think it might be close because of how well both of these offenses have been playing lately, and both of these offenses are very good at what the opposing defense struggles with.
Town.
Do you want me to pull up the clip of Lamar embarrassing Matt Milano a few years ago? One of Lamar's best jukes of his entire career was on Matt Milano.
Nice.
But
I don't know, dude. I just think that it's gonna be down to the wire. It's gonna be the best game of the weekend, and you're gonna be sitting there like shitting yourself. And then
I think it's a
sadly,
last team with the ball wins type of a game.
yeah. And then sadly, I think that Buffalo kicks the game winner.
38-37 Ravens.
Okay.
What was your score?
138 to 137 Bills. I think that's what I'm riding with. Watch me swerve in that corner. Whoa, whoa.
I will say this.
LeVar went 3 for 3, bro.
Yeah, he did. I really hope that both teams play well. Because I really mean this.
I do know about Ladicki ball, guys.
Josh Allen should not get, obviously, I'm going to say this about Lamar, so I'm going to say it about Josh Allen as well. Josh Allen should not get slandered if he loses this game.
Okay.
Both of these quarterbacks have had historic seasons. Historic. Both of these quarterbacks deserve MVP in any other year.
They do.
Whoever loses, Stephen A. is going to tear apart.
Yep.
Nick Wright, Shannon Sharp.
Lamar Jackson, he's horrible.
Here's what it's going to be. It'll be the same old thing with Lamar about the playoffs and all that. I'll tell you right now what the narrative is going to be about Josh Allen, though, if the Bills lose. He's a wild card merchant. He can't beat Mahomes. He can't beat Burrow, and he can't beat Lamar. That'll be what they'll say about Josh Allen, and you know what they'll say about Lamar because they've already said it.
Yep.
So, neither of them deserve it. Yeah.
Dude, you know what I just realized, Josh? The OG
What?
Phantom Tax meme that we have on here.
Mm-hmm.
It's Vex Bolts.
Me and Michael.
Instead of Santa Claus eating your milk and cookies this year,
Me and Michael realized that.
That's crazy.
I know.
That's crazy. That's Vex.
Yep.
I actually really like Vex, except that they did Santa Cruz so dirty. I'm a screenager. I'm literally a screenager, so maybe somebody knows about that, but that's like deep lore on TikTok.
Also, what was I going to say? I completely lost my train of thought.
I might swerve, bend that corner. Whoa.
What the hell was I going to say?
That you drive a Subaru?
I really don't know what I was going to say. I'll think of it later. Anyway, this is the clip I was talking about, though. Watch this. This is from 2019. Watch Matt Milano.
Jesus. Jesus, bro.
It's one of his best. Oh, Zay. That's right. This was it. Zay. He isn't playing. He isn't playing.
He isn't?
We knew this coming in. He isn't playing this week.
Okay.
This injury was, we'll see about next week. There is.
Hey, JB, I got to pee. Carry the show.
There were a lot of rumors about, in particular, what it is. It's been a very poorly kept secret around Baltimore that it is a 3-week injury. He was never expected to play this week, and it was kind of just gamesmanship to even leave it open for him to potentially play. And the real question is and always has been, would he be ready for an AFC Championship game? And there would be no question about him being ready for a Super Bowl. But the worst kept secret in Baltimore has been that he was never expected to play this week. So it honestly was not news to me. I will say the fact that he has not even been limited and he has completely been out of practice the entire week is concerning for a potential status of an AFC Championship game. Michael's dad is driving. But yeah. Guys, because I know most of you guys are non-Ravens fans. Who do you guys think is going to win? Because I really don't know. I really see this game going either way. Who do you guys think has the edge? I'm curious. Like Francis, Ian, Jorge. That was helpful. Ravens, Bills, Ravens. And I don't know.
I had a piss. I'm back. I'm not hungover. I didn't drink yesterday. I actually didn't. That's real news. I stayed home because I'm going to St. Louis tonight. And the reason why I'm going there is because I'm going to a concert. I'm going to have a great time there. And then come back tomorrow, NFL playoffs. And then Sunday, NFL playoffs and no school on Monday.
Nice.
Good weekend. Except Josh, ready? Listen to the schedule for this semester. I have one in-person class where I go twice a week and I shoot pool for an hour. And then I have 4 online classes.
That's crazy.
And Monday night, we have the College Football Playoff National Championship.
That's right.
Are you worried about your bet?
So here's the thing about this.
Okay.
I'm getting crushed for this by my cousin, Dylan, who goes to Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
So he's always been like, how about Ohio State? How about Ohio State? And I texted him after the game, so you're going to hate me. But before the playoff even started,
Yeah,
I did something. He's so
I
mad
am actually sick.
about it.
I'm actually sick. Okay.
We'll see. I really don't know.
Dude, I almost predicted the final. I had Notre Dame and Oregon. So close.
I also want you to I'm going to ask you for a favor here, Burns.
And what's the favor?
If the Ravens lose, make sure I'm not calling for Harbaugh's head.
You will be, probably.
Because he shouldn't. I'll tell you right now, no matter what happens, John Harbaugh is in a hell of a job this year.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Donachino.
What's up, Donnie?
Hey, Don.
Your video made me so sad.
Yeah. That
was so sad.
Here's your big problem, Josh. Because the thing I would tell you, how much is it to win again? What is it?
50 to win 400.
Fuck. You have to ride it. You can't hedge it. There's really no way to hedge it at all.
Yeah.
Like what you that sucks. That sucks. Because, dude, if Ohio State was like a 3-point favorite, then you could just bet Ohio State money line for like $200 and then you win either way. But with how heavy of a favor they are, there's no point. And you should just double down on Notre Dame money line.
Double down on it?
Yeah, fuck it, dude.
No, I'm not doing that. But
yeah, I'm filming a bunch of videos for the whole weekend today.
Yeah.
But I am filming my last one, and I'm going to post it regardless of what happens. I'm just going to post it anyways. Because it's a thank you to everyone, even Francis, even Jorge, even you guys. I don't want to film it. It's going to be really sad. I don't want to, but it sucks. So, yeah. And then I'm going to be on Red Note. So, just kidding. No.
We have an account. I made an account.
Jesus, Josh.
Just in case, you know.
Did you know that, dude, that is not the platform. Everybody's just going to go to Instagram.
No, I know. I just made it just in case.
Like, what I'm going to do, my plan, if it actually does get banned, is I'm just going to post on Instagram and then re-upload them to YouTube Shorts.
Yeah. Because YouTube has fully rolled out the Shorts thing we were talking about. With
now it's 3 minutes long. Yeah.
Every single video, and now what I'm doing also, Burns, holy shit. Because you know how active I am on Twitter? So I've been stuck at around 2,900 followers on Twitter for about a year.
Sure.
Starting on like Monday, I started posting every single video that I post on TikTok and Instagram. I now put it on my personal Twitter. I've gained like 400 followers in the last week.
Wow.
So I texted Nico and I said, because if you get verified, you can be in the creator fund.
It's not good. I know.
No, I asked Nico if it's worth it. He said, try it for a month and you'll see. And see.
Dude, I've
So-
seen people who get like crazy views on there and they get paid like $20 a month.
So I'm gonna be verified on Twitter very shortly as soon as the verification gets approved.
That's good.
See how it works for a month. If it's worth because it costs $11 a month. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I make more than that. If I make $12 in that first month, I'm gonna stay.
That's the reason why I got it on Instagram.
That's the whole thing.
I make more on Instagram from this. It's fucking $18 a month on Instagram.
Right. So if you make 19, it's worth it.
Yeah, but now the big platform that I'm going to push is YouTube Shorts. 100%.
Well, I'll tell you right now, regardless of what happens with TikTok, I'm going to keep doing this with YouTube and Twitter because why not? Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, no, I'm going to keep going.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm going to keep going, baby. There's no point in fucking stopping.
Yeah. There is no matter what happens on TikTok, even if TikTok stays, there is no reason, and this is advice for anyone who makes content. There is no reason not to upload your content to as many platforms as humanly possible. Yeah. No matter what.
Except the only reason not to do it with YouTube Shorts in the past is because it was just a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it was, but they kind of fixed it.
Yeah, no, they did. They did now. No, now it's fine.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it will be weird, new horizons, it will be. But hopefully this just isn't a problem, man. Hopefully it isn't, because I love posting on TikTok, man. And it's just
that's the other thing, is that it is also the best platform for, it's not just because it's our best, it's not just because we have the most followers on it. The best platform for making content by a mile is TikTok. Man. It's not even close.
GFed had a take, and I kind of agree with it. The only reason why people re-upload shit to Instagram is for brand feedback based, is because to get sponsorships and stuff, you got to have an IG too.
Yeah,
you have to have both. But I mean,
that combined with just as many eyes as possible.
Yep, multiple platforms. It helps so much. I'm excited. I mean, it's gonna suck. We'll see. Yeah. It's gonna fucking suck, but
we're gonna let you know what, Burns. I'm gonna let you vote for these awards. Do you want to vote on them on camera or off camera?
What time is it?
Because I got them loaded up right now.
How long do you think it will take? How many awards?
Not too long. Like nothing like crazy.
How many?
It'll take you a little while. I mean, it'll be a little while, but it's not going to be like a crazy amount of time.
Do I still have time to vote on them regardless if it's not today?
Yeah, but like I feel like it would just be.
So can we do it on Monday?
We can, but then you have to forget about the divisional round too. Like this is because
no, I know. Obviously no playoffs. No, I understand that for sure. That's fine.
Yeah,
but because
what time do you have to leave?
Noon. So in 6 minutes.
Oh, so never mind. Okay.
Yeah. No, I gotta. Because what's it called? I'm leaving at like 1 o'clock, and I gotta film like 12 videos, which is
fun. Okay. So yeah, we'll do it another time.
Yeah. But nah, man, I'm hoping for exciting things coming up.
Yep.
I'm hoping for it.
What really sucks though about the whole timing of it is the same day, the 19th. That's Ravens Bills.
I know. So it might be ending it off with a bang.
No, it would be gone on the 19th.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought that it was going to be like the 19th going into the 20th.
I've always been under the impression it's the 19th.
Chat, help out. Well,
but
Biden's leaving it up to Trump to do it.
He is. That's why I think it's going to work anyway. I think it's going to be fine.
I think it will be fine on Sunday.
Because Biden's leaving it up to Trump, and Trump has made very clear what he wants to do, unless if he just changes his mind.
Yeah, so it's like, so at midnight on the 18th?
No, midnight on the 19th, like going into the 19th, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Fuck, really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So we'll see. We will see what happens. Hopefully it's still up.
Hopefully, fellas, It's gonna be a weird weekend.
Yeah, well,
So
and hopefully,
Ravens
it
win.
ends with a Ravens win.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, fellas. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And we'll see you on Monday
Yeah.
about all this shit. So, deuces, fellas.
Zip.
See ya.